Happy Monday, folks. And this is one time in which it is actually Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend and is settling into 2022. We started out on Paranormal Albany in 2022, covering some interesting situations that happened. Essentially, Scarlett had several red infected vampires or half vampires dropped off for her, and she had a minor amount of difficulty with them.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Adrienne and Sindey, who had gone over to help her, ended up getting enthralled by the vampires, and they literally just broke free of the enthrall. One thing you guys have found out: the two that you had left over, it's kind of clear that she had a hold over them. So you're not honestly sure if she was still just infected.
Yeah, to have that ability, I don't know, that seems weird.
She was most definitely the ringleader.
Yeah.
Like Sydney would be like, I don't know what the difference is, but
yeah.
So I would say Christina should be the one that does. Oh, sorry, Scarlett.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. But the trick is that Scarlett, she never got that close to Scarlett.
Mm-hmm.
Scarlett had to deal with the other two most of the time because they were the ones that were being difficult. The female didn't seem to be being very difficult. She was very comfortable, spending some time with Sydney. And
way too comfortable.
Yeah, and having her black pupilless eyes just locked on to Adrienne's. But they broke free.
Would Scarlett have noticed that she was running a lot faster than she should be running?
Yes.
When she was okay.
Yeah. It's considering that she hasn't really, you don't think she fed, and that she, from the shape of her clothes, she had gotten beat up quite a bit. She actually was pretty spry. Now, one thing is you occasionally take well, you're on call. You're definitely on call for the emergency room. And one night you get called down there. To the ER. Dr. McReynolds, we've got a patient here showing signs of anemia. He going through his wallet, there was one of your business cards. Is he a patient of yours?
I'd have to go see him.
Well, no, they called you down. They had a patient down there, so you're
so I'm seeing this patient?
Yeah. Yep, you're seeing him there. They've got him hooked up to.
Do I recognize him?
No.
Okay. No, I don't. But I mean, a lot of people know me. I've been a doctor here for some time now.
Yes. No, I just was hoping, since he had your business card, that he was in there, and it's a strange. It's a strange case.
Weird. Can I see his file?
Yeah. Yes. He shows it to you. Go ahead and give me a medicine roll.
Medicine?
Well, your doctor.
I'm kidding.
Your doctor distinction, what you would roll when you're looking at a thing. Oh, and I start out the game with a 3.
Okay, so just my 1d10.
Oh,
No,
you get mental.
You get mental.
Okay.
You get mental.
Well, I'm checking because sometimes I just start rolling things I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Of course, it's going to be a night like that.
I am extremely afraid as to what my first roll is going to turn out like.
I figured actually Christina rolled a double 1 because I'm not watching Roll20 at the moment.
Oh, that is just perfect.
So, what distinctions do you have?
I have practiced medicine.
Okay. You'd also have a D8.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and roll an extra D8.
Okay, no problem. It just needed to warm up. Here we go.
Okay. So, yes, you rolled. So I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Christina rolled a 1 and a 2 and a 4.
Mm-hmm.
So Christina gets a 5 and a complication.
How about I'm allergic to rosemary? Just something
That is a
random.
very, very horrible complication to have.
I know.
Okay. I'm gonna run with that. You got a plot point.
Okay.
This is something that will pop up. You do smell rosemary
Oh, okay.
on this. It shows it. You do smell rosemary in this room. I mean, it's not something a human would pick up, but you do. Yeah, the chart is all the classic signs of what happens when somebody is partially drained.
Great. Am I the only one in the room?
No.
I'm going to look over the patient, and now I can open my third eye without it being weird and everyone's like, why is she staring off, right?
Yeah.
Because I've been doing this for a while. So I'm going to open my third eye real quick to see if I can see any signs of maybe who fed on this person or when or...
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna make that. Actually, that's gonna be pretty. Wow, I'm doing better. I rolled 4.
My mental and third eye, right?
Yes.
That's much better.
I thought for a second that 2 was going to be. I thought that 9 was going to roll to 1.
But it didn't. Yay!
Yeah. Okay. So, and you get a D12 polka die because you beat me by 6. You beat me by 7. And you get it's tough to get a real signature, but yeah, I mean you can definitely tell you can see the residue of the saliva on the guy's neck and his face. And you got a rough idea of what it looks like.
Okay.
So yeah, you got you're sure it was a red court being that fed on him.
Okay. Well, she's going to be getting annoyed. It's kind of a trigger for her. And she'll just confirm to the doctor, yeah, you definitely need to give this patient blood. If you need anything else, let me know. Maybe when they wake up, you can ask why they had my card or call me once they're awake and talking.
Well, yeah, he also came in with a dead body, so.
That's
where
kind of
is
important information?
I know.
Well, not to an ER doctor. He was concerned with at the time he was just concerned with treating him.
Is who's handling the case?
I'm assuming it went down to the morgue. They transported them. The two came in, but I assume it's down in the morgue.
So here's my suggestion. I'm gonna go check on that. I would get some restraints. Just for this patient. I've had a patient before wake up and be very strong and resistant to help. So I would get them. And I'm going to go look and see what they found out at the morgue.
Okay. You think it's this person's on something, or?
You could say so. Yes, I think that they are on something. And something I've seen before, but I want to have the whole picture. I want to be the kind of doctor that knows what's really going on before I just throw around some diagnoses.
Okay, Gregory House.
And it's not lupus.
It's probably lupus.
It's never lupus.
No, you're the one. You're the one that handles the strange stuff. All right.
That's true.
God,
Did you mean to say that with an attitude?
He looks at you and gives you a grin. I always have an attitude.
That's true. Okay. So she's going to head down towards the morgue. She's going to message Sydney on her way.
Yep.
Just a text message. So here's how my day started. And I'll just put dead person, morgue, guy that's clearly been fed on by a vampire. What are you up to?
All right.
That's a good question. What?
What Sydney?
Yeah.
You.
You're Hugo.
You open your eyes.
I wake up as Hugo.
Sorry.
Wow, things really got weird.
I just had a question. How many days after this is after the knockout bomb I threw in Scarlett's basement? I missed that part.
How many days? I didn't.
How long has it been?
Yeah.
I did.
Well, we didn't have an exact date last time either. We just know it's December of 2009.
Yeah, the last thing I had
given
is
me a
that
date beyond that.
after chasing the fast girl vampire, I run into not Hugo. Yeah, Matthew and I left the warden a message.
Yep. You haven't heard from the warden. It's been 8 days.
Okay.
Yep. What is the date though? Because you just said December of 2009 is what we started for season 3, and you haven't given me a date beyond that.
Inquiring minds want to know, Tom.
So it's at least December 9th.
At least, yes.
At least December 9th. Okay, you on a date?
He's out of line, but he's right.
Okay, so. All right, so it was the 12th. So it is.
So it's
December
now
20th.
the 20th?
It's
Okay.
December 20th, yes.
All right.
Not me pulling
Man,
up the calendar
Christmas
to figure
is
out what
5
day of the
days
week
away.
it is. Sorry, I dropped my pen.
I thought that was a hiccup.
No, I dropped my pen.
All right, so Sydney.
Yeah.
You wake up,
Mm-hmm.
and you see them. These, this beautiful face.
In my bedroom?
Yep. As you open your eyes, you look up, and it's right above you. You see this beautiful face, hair, long, luxurious hair cascading down, framing your face. Falling down over top of you, and these eyes that just draw you deeper and deeper in. And you just feel yourself. It just feels so nice, so relaxing.
Part of me wants to grab my gun. Part of me doesn't.
No. And then you feel this wetness on your neck.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't feel nice. It
feels yucky.
Cold. And then all of a sudden your eyes start stinging.
What?
And you wake up. And the Fae that cleans your place for you.
Yeah.
The brownie.
Yeah, she you feel your arms have like wrapped around her and are pulling her towards you. Putting her in that same position that of the woman you dreamed, and you, at least you think so. It's kind of tough to tell because she sprayed you in the eyes with something, and you feel this wet washcloth on your face. I assume you let go of her. I assume you let go of her, and she gets.
Yeah. I was like, what was happening? What's going on?
Jesus, boss, you have some kind of wacky dreams.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry about that. What happened?
You were having a nightmare or something. You were making these weird noises.
Oh.
I thought it was a nightmare. Then I came up and
it was a nightmare.
Realized, well, you weren't acting like it was a nightmare. And we're going to leave it at that, boss.
Yeah, it was definitely not a dream that I ever want to have happen again.
But I got within arm's reach, and then your octopus arms pulled me in. I had to spray. You probably should go rinse your eyes out.
Is that why I can't really see very well?
It's vinegar.
Yeah. Your eyes sting. Your eyes sting, and they hurt. And you're looking up, and you can see it's like some kind of Murphy's oil soap.
Oh no!
Oof.
That's in your eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower.
Yeah, cold one, boss.
Sure.
All right.
All right. Where is it again? I'm probably gonna bump into a couple things on my way over to it.
Yeah. You can get to the shower, and she is nowhere near your living area now.
Right. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. The cold shower idea was a good idea, and you needed it.
Mm-hmm. All right. How does Hugo rinse stuff out of eyes? I don't know. Is it this way? I don't know. I'm just gonna run water over my face for a very long time.
Yeah, it's Murphy's oil soap. You can just you can just wash it out with the water. It's not like
that's good.
It's not like she was spraying bleach in your eyes.
Right. Yeah. I'd be blind if that was the case.
Right. Okay, so give me a mental and focus roll, please.
For me.
What is this?
This is a great night.
That is good
what
for me.
Those rolls mean.
All right, so a D8 and a D6 for me.
I mean,
the goal is to match the DM, like exact rolls, right?
All right.
This is a great night.
Our GM might die, but that's a sacrifice we're willing to make.
We just killed the GM. We're playing a Dresden game, and we have finally usurped God, apparently.
Yes. Yeah.
I guess
the GM was coughing, and it's not my fault.
At least it's not a critical failure like I got Saturday. That was super awesome.
okay. All right. I'm blaming this on Kendermage.
Yes,
His game on Saturday has sabotaged our rolls.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Yeah, me too. I don't know who that is.
Billy Berserker, the one who always says Happy Monday.
Yeah, Billy Berserker.
Yeah.
The guy who plays the challenged player.
Special beats player.
Okay, so.
Funny enough, my character was almost blind on that Saturday game too.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to D6 blurry eyes.
But hey, you get a plot point.
You do get a plot. We'll give you.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look at that.
But yeah.
Plot points 1.
Okay. All right. So you and now you're getting you read the text from Scarlett.
What did it say again?
She killed a man just to watch him die.
Well, I said,
okay, now that sounds like Scarlett.
Yeah, my morning started like this: drained body, almost vampire, clearly vampire, draining a body and a dead person headed to morgue. What are you doing?
My morning started with drained dead body person. Hold on. Heading to morgue. Something.
Sydney started with a wet dream.
Right? I'm still trying to figure out how to read the text right now.
Don't put that.
Flip that. Flip
that. And cleaning fluid in the eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to try to type. I woke up with cleaner in my eyes. However, autocorrect takes over from there with what buttons I actually hit.
Right.
Is beyond my control.
I'm gonna give it to you that you just, yeah, I'm not gonna be that mean.
Right. It's probably not that perfect or anything, but she gets the gist of what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Okay. As you're walking down to the morgue, do you respond to his text?
I'm not gonna. I'll say, sounds interesting. Don't want to know. If you have time, want to come see a dead body?
I'm going to just text back, if I could see, sure. Then I'll eventually be like, give me a minute. Go outside and make sure everything's, instead of a bit of a dark blur, more of a light blur. Yeah. Eventually.
Yeah.
Hopefully get my vision good enough to feel like I can drive over to the morgue.
You'll be fine to drive.
Okay. I mean, I'll end up in the morgue one way or the other, right?
Yeah. You'll be fine to drive. It'll really show up reasonably. You can.
Yeah.
It'll show up when if you try and shoot somebody. It'll really show up.
Yeah.
That type of thing. Because realistically, I can drive without my glasses.
Yeah.
Because the road signs are all specific sizes.
Sizes, shapes, colors. Yeah.
You know.
I couldn't drive without my glasses.
Yeah. Being able to read an exit number from a distance.
Yeah.
That's
maybe
a little
not so
trickier.
much.
Yeah.
But
what's the speed limit here again?
Right, that type of thing. That
flow
could be
of traffic. That is the correct answer.
Exactly. Flow of traffic.
If you're in Connecticut, it's too freaking slow.
If you're in Texas, on the other hand, it's about 5 to 10 miles faster than what's posted.
Yeah.
Especially on the highways.
Speed limit doesn't matter about what the Connecticut's people drive, but the speed limits they have posted are ridiculously low. All right, so my hatred of my dislike of the Connecticut highway system aside. All right, so I'm gonna just hand wave you guys. You get down to the morgue about the time that they can bring the body out for you to take a look at. Scarlett.
Okay.
And okay, you bring it out. It's a give me a notice roll, both of you.
All right.
Mental
I got
notice?
D6 blurry eyes working against me, I'm sure.
Yep, you will. I will actually, give me set the difficulty.
Oh yeah, definitely. Mental notice, probably, I guess.
Yep.
Am I able to do law enforcement with
You
that?
just got a plot point, bro.
Got a plot point from Billy Berserker.
Ooh. Must be my birthday.
Was that you, Tom?
What?
That was your role?
I believe so. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
4, 3, 4.
It's all
I'm
one.
gonna need all the plot points. All right.
We're still thinking it's all one yet.
It's only an 8.
Okay. So
I'm still gonna need all of
Yep. Yeah.
All
so Sydney's level difficulty is 8, Scarlett's is 7.
And I roll a 1.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 4,
12.
a 3, and a 4.
No. We're rolling notice and mental, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But 3 dice went for Sydney.
Oh,
I did law enforcement in with
law
that too.
enforcement.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was my only chance.
Oh!
Ooh, nice.
Is that a
Match
polka
me
die?
with only 2 dice.
No, it's not a polka die.
Okay.
You only beat him by 4.
Yeah.
No, actually, she did beat me by 5 because that extra 4, the second 4.
Oh yeah, because it's 7. Well.
Oh, right.
Difficulty.
Oh yeah. I don't get a
Nice.
polka die. She does.
Right.
Yes.
I was 1 off.
Yeah.
So D6, right?
So I could spend a plot point, add in the 1 to get a polka die. I don't think it's worth it. I'll keep my plot point.
Okay, so you get the all right. So
what do we see?
The body looks a lot like Sydney.
Like the person?
Yes.
Okay.
Person.
As in a doppelganger kind of thing.
Yep.
But like, yeah.
Scarlett.
Be a stunt double.
Scarlett's gonna look, and she's gonna turn to Sydney and the morgue. What's the name of the guy that works at the morgue?
Did I name him before?
No. What is the job called?
Oh,
coroner.
Coroner. That's
actually
coroner.
in this case it's just an orderly.
Okay.
Coroner's not there at this point.
Are you messing with me, Sydney? You see the. Have you done something?
Okay, so I'm not the only one tripping out right now.
No.
Did you think this would be funny, or?
I wish I knew about this.
Scarlett, one thing you notice, because you did double it, is or did get over 5 above. There's hair dye at work. You know, his hair and his hair exactly matches Sydney's.
But it shouldn't.
But yeah, it shouldn't, based on other hair on him.
Okay.
It's enough you look at his arm and the person actually. Actually, I don't remember what Sydney's hair color was.
And it was brown.
Yeah, where is my description? I think it was like a light brown or something.
Okay. Yeah, this guy was from the arm hair. You could tell was actually quite blonde.
This is weird, Sydney. Look at the difference in the hair color.
As in there isn't one?
No, buddy, look. Their hair color is not their natural hair color. How do you have a brother we don't know about?
If I do, I don't know about him.
I mean, it's not exactly like him, but the height, body shape, and the hair coloration and grooming looking the same.
Yeah.
Is what makes it a little bit, what makes it a little bit weird.
Has the coroner done an autopsy yet, or did it just get there?
It just got there.
Okay, I'm going to open up my third eye.
Okay.
You have to roll first.
I probably should, yes.
And can I use my doctor I guess I could. Never mind. Oh, can I use my vampire distinction, please?
Yes, at this point, yeah, you could tap into that.
She will be annoyed. Okay. What was third eye? Yeah. Please go well.
Oh, that was just rude.
Oh, yes! That's just rude. No, you only got a 13. That 8 is lying.
That 8,
the 10 is lying.
The 10 lying.
Why is the 10 lying?
The 10 is actually a 5.
Yep, because it got
bumped.
Because
the 3D dice have issues sometimes.
Yep.
That's even worse.
That's like a 10 to me.
Yeah, like I don't even
look at the chat log of the roll. It's an 8 and a 5.
No, I see that in the chat log, but like looking at the actual, like it doesn't even look like it's kind of cocked towards the 5. It looks like it's flat 10.
It got bumped. It got bumped, but the digital dice didn't.
Right.
Do it properly.
And in the past, I've taken the digital dice over that when it's my rolls. So, because of the fact you get angles and weird stuff like that. So yeah, the digital, you see a 10 on your screen, folks, but it's actually an 8 and a 5. So right now I have a 16, and you have a 13.
This irritated vampire is going to use her last plot point.
Intent.
And use a D6 polka die that she has, hoping that it rolls right and no extra rules.
You don't want to use you don't want to use the D12 you earned earlier?
No, I don't know how important this is. You tell me. Should I be using the 12?
Also, you were just...
Yeah. I mean, I will be honest. The reason for the difficulty you would know is they've already washed the body.
Okay, I'll do the 12.
Also, you're given a plot point, Christina.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, and you get one for the complication.
Oh, so what's that?
That is an 11,
God.
Which is still plenty to get it.
So I do get what kind of a polka die now?
Oh wow!
No, 12.
Okay, so I have a D6 and another D12.
Yep, and you get a
plot point back.
You should have 2 plot points now.
Yeah. Thank you. You see, everyone else said you should have given me the 10 too. You're not going to sleep for a couple days. You're going to feel so guilty.
I doubt it.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna feel guilty.
Yeah. He's probably gonna sleep like a baby without that. Be like, yep, did good.
Because the reason, I mean, the reason I go with that particular thing is for that situation right there, where the 3D dice, I couldn't tell if that was an 11 or a 12. And my standard thing, when you get something that weird at the table, the standard thing is that you drop the gaming book of whatever system it is on the table, and whatever
it lands, it lands,
and where it lands, it lands. So
I believe you.
That's why I go for this. So, which wouldn't have been a big deal, 12 or 11, but if that had been, a 2 or a 12. So, anyways, so this.
So what do I see?
What do you see?
with your
you
open
could
eyes.
see the tracing of her. Yeah, you could see the tracing. Same thing, same signature. That you you saw before. So it looks like the same vampire saliva
of the girl that I chased.
You don't know. You never got a chance to take a look at that when it was on Sydney, because Sydney got it washed off because you set the sprinklers off.
That's right. So I have an out of character question. Mm-hmm. In the Dresden universe, I can't think of any time. What happens when a not fully red court vampire comes in contact with saliva of another one?
Of a full red court?
Yeah, because we don't know that whoever killed. Well, I guess whoever killed this person is a full red court.
I'll say, as far as I'm aware, they're still affected by the saliva because you still retain your humanity or your human nature part. So you still are addicted to that. You still get the addicted feelings.
Yeah.
Okay. So if Scarlett, before I make this decision, I just want to make sure that this is something that's in this universe. If Scarlett were to see where the bite marks were, explain to Sydney what she's about to do, and taste it, would that affect her in she must find where this is connected?
Are we able to ask the orderly to walk away before she does this?
Well, the difference is, in this case, whatever's on there is pretty much washed off. You're seeing like the minute trace amounts that are left. Also, there's a lot more. I mean, the other guy that had it, he just literally had it around his neck.
This body has it all over.
Not really all over, but definitely it lingers down from the neck, going down. Depends on how down the chest.
Got it.
Yep. So it it appears this guy got a really big,
send off.
Yes, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you're feeling. It's up to you if you lift up the sheet or not. Okay.
No, she's Sydney. So this guy was killed by a red court vampire. Oh wait, is the orderly still in the room?
You would be able to just get the orderly to leave. It's easy enough.
Okay. So just go on, buddy.
Yeah.
This guy has totally been killed by a red court vampire. We have some problems that we're gonna have to deal with. Sydney, are you there?
Yep. Sorry. Thinking about something else for a moment.
Okay. So
you remember the lady that ran away the other night?
Yeah, I was chasing her, but I
feel like this is probably her.
And do you still feel connected to her? Like, do you think about her? Tell me everything.
How about no?
No?
I don't feel like telling you everything. What I remember mainly is that I did have a dream regarding her the other night.
Yeah.
Or last night. One that I don't quite think I want to have again. But then again, I do. I'm not liking it.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with this kind of situation.
Okay. Well, let's go to my office and we can. I have to decide who we're going to talk to. Maybe we can call the warden again But we're probably going to need some help because it sounds like there's some red court vampires looking for some meals here in Albany.
Yeah, apparently ones that look like me.
Right, that's really
as in
weird.
meals that look like me. Yeah, I'm not used to the whole stalker thing. I don't know.
It happens all the time.
If you have any advice on how to deal with the whole stalker thing, please let me.
Yeah, I will. It's easy. I'll help you out. Well, let's go to my office and we'll call the warden and maybe find out what Adrienne and Hugo are doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Might want to drink.
You guys head to the office. Adrienne and Hugo. Actually, Adrienne.
Yes.
You have a you're having your standard. Well,
oh no.
The dreams.
I just thought too. Yeah.
The dreams since the last time. Oh boy,
Tom, you've been gifted.
Yeah, I just saw.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, to be split as desired.
Yeah. Okay, so that would
could be a plot point. Could be throwing complications at somebody.
That's true.
Yeah, can we mute Ava?
No.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a complication and 2 step-ups that I will use later. I will use the complication now, though.
I blame you, God's brain.
As I said, bring it on. Come on.
All right, so Adrienne is the only character that has yet to lose their pants in the stream.
Scarlett has never lost her pants.
Oh, in that case, Scarlett also is on the list of pants.
Yeah, Scarlett's way past due.
Yeah, Scarlett's way past due. Adrienne gets a pass for right now.
So you have been the female vampire has been popping up in your dreams. You got sucked in deeper. You have this. It's a feeling of disgust for letting yourself go that much, but at the same time, it felt so nice not to have to worry about anything. So you've got those conflicts, and you end up having this dream where you wake up, sit up in your thing, and you find yourself gazing into one of those eyes again. Go ahead and give me a roll to get control of yourself. Whatever you think.
Whatever you just think would apply. Too.
Aaron, come on, man! What the heck?
So what does that one mean?
Where does Aaron live?
Oh wow!
He's near me. I can find out.
I was going to invite you out to the feast when I'm in Seattle, but I don't know now.
Okay, so I'm going to use the step-ups to
what does that do?
To intensify this dream that Adrienne is getting hit with.
I hate all of you that are donating right now.
I'm just using 1 step-up because I think using 2 of them, bumping it up from a D8 to a D12 would be excessive.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're so humble. I mean, honestly, sometimes it's just...
I wish I could make an argument for this to be a social role, but it's so obviously...
Hey, Ava just got 500 bits cheered her way.
My assumption is it'd be mental and focus.
Yeah.
Could I throw in my hard knock life?
Yes.
Yeah, because we're all having a hard knock life right now.
Well, that's
the chat.
It's more for her the self-reliance part that comes along with that distinction.
God.
There.
Rose, what are you doing?
Why not?
Ha!
I'm just going to join in on the peer pressure here from the audience.
All right.
Oh my
wow.
God, that's so much.
Oh.
What is the 300?
Okay, Billy just gave each of
Okay.
us a step up.
Thank you, Billy.
And
I got.
you can get one more person to step up there, Billy.
Oh, I have so many freaking step ups.
Time to start burning them.
Okay. Well, you
I haven't needed to.
Okay.
Yeah.
You beat my roll by 1.
Yay!
So
What all does Tom have now?
Way too much.
Yeah, I think I've got to look at 500 bits. I think I've got like 500, 600 bits.
Yeah,
you got 1,000. Sorry, you got 1,500 total bits that were gifted to you. You spent the first 5. 1,500, not 15,000. Sorry.
Yeah.
You spent the first. Wow. You spent the first 500 doing a complication and 2 step ups. Then you got. You didn't say anything you were doing with the 500 from.
No, he used 1 step up.
I used only 1 step up.
He didn't use both.
But you have a step up banked from the first one from Gods.
Yeah,
and then you have 1,000 more bits.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I got. All right. So that said, Adrienne,
it's a chaotic night.
You for some reason, your eyes get your eyes break contact with her. It's like
she focuses on a sketch that she has posted, like taped up on either the back of one of the chairs or up by the rearview mirror or something like that.
Well, what happens is actually it's not even like you can focus. It's literally the eyes are stationary, and you feel your entire body shake to the side, back and forth, and you wake up, with and you hear this pounding on the outside of the vehicle. As you're kind of tossed off of your bed, if that's possible. And
not sure that is.
It probably isn't, but in those situations, you're tossed to the side pretty hard.
Yeah.
And you vaguely hear Matthew telling you to wake up.
I am awake.
Okay. It stops.
Where's the nearest payphone?
In 2009, at that spot?
I was going to say, given my Googling, there's still a huge number of payphones in the area, even today.
So, Scarlett, your stalker gave you basically 2 plot points, or however you want to split that up.
Stalker.
I'll take the plot points.
Okay, and you get...
The chat just exploded with a bunch of gifts everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep. Aaron's gifting
I
subs
want to thank everybody who's been donating, whether you've been giving it to our GM or us. We do appreciate everything that's being handed out here. It helps keep Rim going.
But stop giving to the GM. Please.
Really?
So
Give it to me.
you wake up and it's going to be a bad day.
Yeah.
And you've got a D6 bad day complication.
Great.
But Matthew stops shaking the van. Once you tell him that you're there. You okay?
Yes, I am fine.
You can tell he doesn't believe you, but he also doesn't push the matter. And he okay. Now where the nearest payphone is that is actually working, there would be one. Well, there would be one about 2 blocks away.
Okay.
Does she park her van in Hugo's shop's parking lot?
Hugo doesn't really have a parking lot. He's got a alley behind his place where he can park.
Okay.
And yeah, that's where her van is.
Yeah.
So that's why Matthew would be able to knock on the outside of her van.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like we've missed something.
But she would if she's not helping open the store this morning, she would head to the payphone.
Okay.
Yeah, she wasn't. All right. Hugo.
Yes.
You you're out watching the front. Matthew muttered something about having to go check on Adrienne. You gave him your standard amount of good-natured harassment about it and let him go, but you're watching out front. When the door opens and you hear this clocking of stone.
I'll look in the direction of the door. Say welcome to Remedies. And look at the potential customer.
The best description I can give is a Korg from the Thor movies.
Mm-hmm.
But less skin of stone, more rolling boulders made of. He's a regular customer.
Okay.
He's normally shows up as a glamour. He drops it when he can in your store. Listen, I accidentally sat on my supply. You got any of the and he gives you a potion name. I don't you got any of the oh crap, what was it? An illusion to boost, or a potion to help boost illusions and glamours. Go ahead and give me a resources roll.
It's a rare one from.
It is. I just realized it's like, well, let's give it a resources roll. See,
does any attributes apply to it, or is this just the straight resources?
It's just straight resources. What you've got in stock.
Okay.
You also just got to step up.
Yeah.
Or at least your beard did.
Yeah, your beard did.
There's my roll.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Victory!
I'm feeling really lucky for my roll, my earlier roll.
Fist pumps united. Yeah.
Okay. Well, first off, before we go any farther, there is a. I had a 1 that I rolled. That was part of my 5. So if anybody wants to spend a plot point to lower to lower a complication, they can.
No, Scarlett's
Andrew,
much more fun, hungry.
Okay.
Yeah, Andrew got to step up, but I have no complications, so I gotta wait and see. So I automatically pass on this one.
Yep.
Can I buy off my bad day?
Yes, you can.
Yay.
Or at least I will. I'm going to drop that down to a D0. It's still a bit. It's still you've gotten yourself.
Tom.
You've gotten yourself down to the point where you're not letting it bug you. You walk in. You're walking with a positive viewpoint, but it's still happening.
Yeah.
However, Hugo is got a D8. Out of stock complication. I'm
just looking at it, I was like, no, unfortunately, I'm actually out of stock. I sold the last one yesterday. It'd probably take me about, honestly, 48 to 72 hours because I got to get some of the fresh herbs. And it just requires a visit to the greenhouse.
Crap. I used the last one to get here. You sure you can't just whip me up something quick? Something just to get me home?
I probably could do something lesser strength.
I just need to get back, man. I mean,
how long? Knowing what they've told me that I've made this before, so how long did you take what you took to get here?
I took it. I took it about 6 hours ago, so it's going to be running out pretty quick. Right. I would have been fine if I hadn't sat on it.
Yeah. Go ahead, come on back. I'll have you sit in the waiting area, as it were.
Sounds good.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, he goes back and sits down and essentially takes on the appearance of a pile of rocks in the corner. Only it's a pile of rocks reading a paperback.
I want this to succeed, but at the same time, this is a rushed option, so yeah, I'll go ahead and make a potions roll, but I'm going to step down to my distinction, because you rush a miracle, you get a rotten miracle.
Okay.
Up.
Let me set the difficulty.
If you must.
Yes, I must. Oh, man. So I have a 1 there. You did also get 2 plot points last time. That's the one advantage of those 2.
Wait. I did not get a 1 this time.
No, you did not.
Take my 12, though, and call it a good day.
Okay. You are able to make it. Did you want to use the did you want to use the one that I rolled to lower a complication?
No, because out of stock just doesn't. I don't feel like lowering out of stock. It just feels like it's thematically appropriate at the moment. Okay. If anybody else wants to spend a plot point and lower something, have at.
All right. So you all right. You're cooking it. And we're about little bit after 10. Probably now would be a good time to take our 10-minute break.
Alrighty.
So we can come back and discover the who Adrienne is calling.
Hugo might get a visit.
And Hugo, Hugo's definitely going to get a visitor.
All right. See everybody in 10.
Bye, folks. Thanks for sticking around. Hey, folks. Thank you very much for the generous gifts during the first part of the show, on the stream. I'm enjoying them greatly. I'm having fun.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yes. So, Adrienne.
Yes.
You were walking to the
payphone, yes.
You were walking to the payphone.
Yep.
Okay, give me a notice roll.
Just mental and notice?
Mm-hmm. Social and notice, actually. Believe it or
Social.
not.
Hey, even better.
Oh, I suppose I should set the difficulty level.
Yeah. Also, can I toss my empath in there?
Yes, you can.
All right, cool.
I thought that was going to be a 1 for a second, but the 7 landed for me.
Social notice is okay.
So my 2d8s ended up being 13.
I'm going to spend a plot point to toss in that 4 for a 17.
Okay. You look to as you're walking up, you see a very old truck. We're talking the 1950s. It's not it's in good condition, but it's not one of those fully restored things. It looks like it's still being used as a work vehicle. And it goes past, and you and the driver, you and the passenger exchange looks. You get a definite, it's something where it's kind of clear they spot you, and you definitely spot them.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough to say, but you've been able to. They've got a feel to them that feels old world, traditional.
Okay.
Not. It's kind of it's. I'm having a little trouble, but you from your past, different places that you did that. Yeah, traditional is clearly look at things differently. You don't spot any bad feelings, but they're just out of place enough for you to pick up on it.
Okay.
All right. You make it to the payphone.
Okay. She's dialing a number that she's had memorized for a long time and hasn't used in a while. She's contacting, I haven't named the carnival, but she's dialing the number for shit, what was his name? O'Carroll, the guy who runs it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. It's a carnival. This still fairly early in the morning.
It's a Sunday, for what it's worth. I looked up the day of the week.
Oh. Okay. It's a yeah, then they definitely wouldn't be. You hear a bleary-eyed, sounds bleary-eyed. Hello?
Hi, Mr. O'Carroll. It's Adrienne. I realize it's been a while. I apologize for taking so long to contact you again. I was indisposed for a time.
You all right, Les?
Mostly. I was hoping to speak with Madame Priya.
Hang on. Hey, you. Go get Madame Priya. Now.
I am in Albany currently. I'm not sure for how long.
Georgia?
New York.
In December?
Yes. I've been here for a few months now. And she'll give them the number to Remedies as a place that she can be contacted at if, you know.
So
keeping in touch.
Are you all right?
I am doing better now than I was last summer. That was last summer, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, wait, that would have been like 2 summers ago, because this is 09 now.
Yeah, it would have been 2 summers.
Oh wow, she's been in Albany for like a year then.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Almost.
Well, she spent 6 months of it in a coma.
Yeah, that's true. Because she was, let's see, that was 06 that she was. Wow.
You got good people around you?
Yes.
All right. Oh, here she is. Adrienne?
Yes. Yes.
Good. You decided to call.
Yes, it's been some time. Well, I don't want to worry you, so I won't go into details about what I've been through in the last few years. And Madame Priya is in the know.
Yes.
Yeah, she's the one that taught Adrienne a lot of what she knows. And Adrienne has put together it. Obviously, like Adrienne and Sindey know that they were like under the influence of that vampire, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I was wondering if you knew of any way. Just recently, I was, shall we say, under the sway of one of the Red Court vampires, and I am having trouble shaking off the influence.
Did you get bit?
No. In fact, she never touched me. but she was able to, in some way, yes.
And you were open, weren't you?
Yes.
It's always dangerous for one. But she didn't touch you, didn't?
No.
All right. Well, I can't say I've encountered them myself, but you should be able to purge it through meditation and time. You could go through an ordeal to cast it off quicker, but you would need someone with you that you trust in case it goes bad. The ordeal would have to be, well, you've got to make sure you're protected, and then you've got to weaken yourself. Most of the time it's fasting. And then once you've reached the proper moment, you reach inside and tap into that experience. You've got to relive it and cast it off. But if you were here, it wouldn't be a problem. Do you have people that you trust?
Yes. And quick out of character question, Tom. Has Adrienne yet put together what's going on with Michael? Michael.
Matthew, you mean?
Matthew, that's the one. Too many M names.
Yes, there are. She really. It's tough for her to put it on because he's just.
Well, it's more the influence that she had on that.
The influence that she had, it hasn't
reached that point yet.
It hasn't really reached that point because he hasn't gone past the point because he keeps getting feedback from Adrienne about what she wants. So he hasn't stepped over the line because he actually knows where the line is.
Okay.
So,
many don't.
No. So many women, the line is way too variable. You don't know where the line is because nobody knows where the line is because she won't know where the line is. In this case, Adrienne actually tells him at that moment where the line is, and he picks up on it without realizing it. So
must be a miracle worker.
There's other reasons.
Yeah, no, it's so no, she has a. However, everything. I mean, he's always there when you need him, and you've seen what he does when he's got to protect people. So you really have no.
That's
reason.
why when she says somebody she trusted, the first thought was Matthew.
Yeah, no, there's nobody else. You haven't seen.
I see how it is.
Yeah, you haven't seen.
She doesn't trust cops.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm not actually blaming
See, Andrew's actually not speaking on behalf of Sydney. He was being the wingman for Hugo to say, "I see how it is."
Right.
But with what you've seen him do with circles and just,
Scarlett just finds Matthew annoying.
So okay.
Thank you. I will perhaps try that. Have you heard anything about paranormal individuals going missing, being kidnapped?
Yes. It's
more frequently than is usual.
There was always, it's tough to say because in our thing, people come, people go, but yeah, some of the towns we've gone to, people are gone that wouldn't normally be gone. So it's something's happening.
Yes, that is a part of why I have not contacted you for a number of years. Keep an eye. From what I've seen, witnessed, the group behind it, I don't have a name for them yet. They have not named themselves as far as I am aware. But they do all that I have seen. They tend to just wear black turtlenecks, which not stand out much in the winter, but it did kind of stand out in August. Just be there.
We will. Child, call me in 2 days.
Okay.
Regardless of what you do, call me in 2 days.
I will. And I've given Mr. O'Carroll a number where I can reach that. I have a temporary job. I've been here for a couple years now, I guess. I was in a coma for 6 months, so time is a little.
She goes through and questions you. What? A coma?
Yes. There was a situation. Is she aware of the reason behind that? The Black Denarius?
Not really. Nobody's talked to you about it.
Okay.
And it's not something that's that well known.
Okay. There was a situation, an altercation at the shop that I'm working at, and the assistant managed to protect those in the area. However, that involved circles, and I was quite open at the time, and children, and it took a toll on me.
You should have never left. I'm glad you helped. But you're no long-term damage?
Not that I've been able to tell. That was, shit, when was that? That was 2007, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a couple of years ago now, a year and a half-ish is when I woke up.
You have a good place to live?
I'm still out of my van.
It's warm at night?
Yeah. I get by. You know me.
I do.
Offers to stay with Hugo if she wants. I'm sure Matthew's getting close to making that offer.
I think Sydney's made the offer before, too. And with Sydney's place, she could literally
Scarlett
just park it inside
Yeah.
and stay in her van. That's fine. It's just the van would be inside then.
Not used to relying on others.
Right. Well, plus a cop wanting you to...
That too.
Yeah.
Like, the Sydney one I understand.
Yeah. Well, child, and she gives you what you believe is a blessing in the Roma tongue. I would recommend you do the purge as soon as possible.
Yes. I don't have a very good feeling about the day, personally.
Well, the beautiful thing about days is that they always end.
Yes. Well, I will call you in 2 days, and do let me know if you're ever in the New York. I don't suppose it'll happen this winter, but
December in New York? No.
But if you ever, when you travel north again, be sure to let me know.
We will. And she gives you a goodbye in the Roma tongue.
Mm.
And you hang up.
Yep.
Okay. Hugo.
Yes.
Matthew does come back.
Yeah.
Boss.
Yeah, what's up?
What's... And he's like looking closer at the pile of rocks when he realizes that it's holding a paperback.
Customer, this is insert name here. I'm making something up for him real quick so he can go walk about town. I say it in the most nonchalant, he should not be worried kind of tone I can muster. Because honestly, it's nonchalant and he shouldn't worry at all.
Yep. He let's see. He looks up. You can tell he looks up because you know what to look for now.
Mm-hmm.
But relax. They call me Thistle. Nice to meet you. You're okay. You're the new guy.
Yes, this is my apprentice.
Oh, good. Oh, this is the one.
Yep.
Oh,
It's only been like 5 months of apprenticeship at this point.
Yeah.
There's a lot I'm still catching him up to speed on.
Yeah, no. Heard good things about you, kid. Keep it up. And then he goes back to his book. And okay, so you're waiting for the potion to cool. You hear the front door open.
I'll go step up front. Tell Matthews, just keep an eye on that. it starts playing jazz, let me know.
Okay. A you see two men walk in, wearing rustic clothing.
Welcome to Revenues. How can I help you?
They stop, look you up and down. One of them takes a walking stick, which both of them look like they're far too spry to need.
Mm-hmm.
And taps it down, and you can feel just the juice behind it. It's not damaging anything.
No, but my eyes narrow a little on that. And I'll go, it's considered rude to just go about casting power in someone else's domain.
It is. I'm not a nice guy. I'm Pav. This is Wesh. We, hear you're, interested in our sister.
I look them over a little, so kind of I'm not as friendly as I was, but I'm not being hostile. Like, I'm more annoyed that they just came in and thrust power in my space without even a polite, hey, can I do this? I haven't been dating anybody recently, so I don't know of anybody's sister that I would be interested in.
Wow, I can't remember her name.
Me either. I just put the Fae girl.
No, it's not her. It's someone else completely different.
Let me see if I have it in my notes.
What's the name of the head of the magic area?
Trinity.
Trinity,
yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't match what Miss Trinity said.
Oh, you're the family that has offered up a debt for the work my proxy did for me.
We pay our debts.
I was not aware arranged marriage was part of that.
She needs to get married.
She also needs to, have a choice.
You don't know Jilly. Jilly gets a choice. We're not going to force her into it.
This is not the Fae girl. Who the hell is Jilly? This is Christina, not Scarlett.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll assume I've met her once or twice at one of the social functions, but
Jilly? No.
Oh, so then I will go with, I haven't even met her. So, again, interest in your sister is currently 0. Not to say that she is unattractive, because I've never seen her. Not to say that she is got a bad personality, because I've never talked to her, or any of the other things that might be negative connotations. It's just,
yeah. The second you say 0, Wesh does. It's actually not. He's not broadcasting power in any way, but he does seem to like gain an inch of height, and you're not quite sure how he does it, but he does. You swear his shoulders get about 4 inches farther apart.
He puffs up.
Yeah. When you say 0, it goes down to about half of that with what you say afterwards.
Okay, well, after I see him start to puff up and deflate after I get done, I'm going to do my best Cassera impression and just go, now don't you be going peacocking in my damn place of business.
And Scarlett wants to be a fly on the wall.
So does Cassera. He's learned a thing or two. That was not Cassera.
Wes gets a confused look on his face and looks over at his brother. Is that a bird? Peacock. What is that?
Yes, it's a bird that has decorations on its tail feathers that it will display as both a form of mating and or defense. And since you're questioning about me marrying your sister, I assume you're not here to try and mate with me, so you're going for defense.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, I'm going to need an influence roll now. Because...
well, this is going to go swimmingly, I'm sure.
It's not exactly my strong suit, but I just can't, you're
playing it really well not being your strong suit. I'm just going to say you're definitely portraying that right now.
Yeah, because these guys don't get the references. Let's see.
Feel free to set the difficulty.
I'm setting the difficulty.
Why do you get to roll a D8 for my out of stock complication? That doesn't apply here.
You're out of whack. You're not feeling yourself.
All right, fine.
Yes, I have a stock.
I'm spending 2 of my step ups just for this.
Yeah, I had a lot of step. This could have been a D12 easily.
Yeah. All right. No, this is good. I'll let that ride because I'm not the great. Like I'm not inept at social. Like it's not a D4.
Yeah, no.
So
there's nothing wrong. Trust me.
But I'm not usually the one to make threats unless it's against Warden Peacock. So let's just say I said what I said, but I fumbled the delivery in so many different ways. Some stuttering, some and like just make the bravado not nearly as bravado. And then I'm sure I'm getting a plot point here.
Yeah.
Or spending some of them.
Wes looks at Pav. Even Chuka? No, let's see. Let's give him. Mister, how are you supposed to be? If you're that way, why did you? Jilly's not going to be happy with you like this.
Well, I haven't even had a chance to talk to her yet. You guys are already discussing marriage.
Oh.
I mean, you came in hard. You channeled power. You expect me to be happy?
Not like a blew a hole in your floor.
No, you didn't, which I thank you for. But you still came in, and first thing you did before you even said hello was channel power.
Wesh looks over it. Yeah, he's from Chuka. Will you stop that? It's not polite, Wesh. Sorry, Wesh is old school.
So let's try this again. Yes, my name is Hugo. He's Wesh. You're Pav. You have a sister named Jilly that you think would be a match for me and would clear the debt for your family. Is that correct?
No. The marriage would clear the debt for the family. Our names you got right. I ain't so sure you'd be a good match for her.
Well, you're the one. Matthew acted as my proxy while I was indisposed and provided a service to the community. Your family felt they owed a debt. At the moment, as I understand it, the debt they feel would be best paid with a marriage. Whether a good fit or not, is that closer to the truth?
Yeah, but it's got to be a real marriage.
Okay.
You being from Chuka, I don't see it being a real marriage.
I'm not familiar with that word.
You got to have kids. Who's going to want kids?
That's typically a byproduct of marriage. Not always, but generally.
Yeah, but not from those from Chuka.
Okay, again, you saying from Chuka, I do not understand. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be inconsiderate. I'm literally saying I don't understand what that word is.
Give me a no roll. That sets up what he's about to say.
I gotta just get that right. Knowledge. Just out of curiosity, would the human magical community affiliation help with that? Like, would this ever have been something that popped up in?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Okay, just checking. $12.
I mean, somebody who hangs out down at the waterworks.
Is that what we named the place?
No. The waterworks is a gay bar in Albany.
I don't remember Hugo ever spending time in a place like that.
That's why I had you do the roll, no roll.
Gotcha. All right, so Hugo knows what that is. So, no, I don't spend time there. I am not gay.
They mistook the 0.
I've had dates with women in the past. I hadn't found anybody that caught my attention.
I hope Matthew is hearing this conversation and gives him.
I'm sure he is. Yeah. I'm not exactly keeping it. I'm not raising my voice, but it's not exactly a quiet conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, Adrienne, give me a give me an empathy. Give me a mental focus and empathy roll.
Say.
Wow.
Oh. Well, he better not laugh too soon.
Yeah, I know you could roll 3-1.
You could do me. I rolled, snake eyes tonight.
Jeez.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's an 11.
You're good.
Yeah. So I'll take that D12 poke eye.
Matthew is laughing.
I can feel that from so far away.
Yeah.
I'll say if you're able to feel Hugo, there's a level of confusion.
Yeah, that is actually but yeah, Hugo, Matthew is
just
having the time of his life.
Yeah, laughing.
Rolling on the floor.
Yeah, and it meant he's mentally rolling on the floor, and you're like 2 blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
At this point.
Like I said, if she picks up Hugo, there's mostly confusion.
No, she doesn't pick up Hugo.
Okay.
It's a bit of a difference.
Yeah.
That's the part that
yeah, that's not normal.
This is a clue that she can.
Yep.
It's not uncommon for people you're close to, but so what's that? I don't think he's from Chuka.
No, just Mary. Sorry, Hugo doesn't say that. I was thinking of the Robin Hood Men type scene with Rabbi Tuckman.
We're gonna have to. You're gonna have to talk to Mom.
I presumably would also like to talk to Jilly at some point.
Listen. Yes. Nobody's going to try and force Julie to do something she don't want to do. All right?
That's fair.
And that's how it's going to be for the rest of her life. Now.
Keep picturing Jilly like the stepsister from Shrek. I don't know why.
And now how, though, but she's a romantic. And this whole thing is a romantic air that she's picked up on. So we got to make sure she's a good match before we let her get her feelings involved. And that's how it's going to be.
Reasonable. So what do we say we set up an appointment or a meeting? Call it dinner if you want. We can meet at the insert name of neutral ground place here that we keep forgetting to rename.
Actually, I gave it a name.
But we can't find the name.
Yeah.
But we can schedule it for after Christmas time, because I know it's not just Christmas, but there's also solstice around then. So it's an important week for people.
Actually, the solstice is tomorrow.
Yeah.
In game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were hoping to get this worked out before the solstice, but
So I'll say if that's the case, that's tomorrow. And honestly, I don't know if that's enough time. Certainly not going to get married in that short amount of time. Gotta be at least a little bit of getting to know the person before I would agree to that.
Hugo wants to be involved in the planning of the day and the colors.
And you're damn right he does.
And at that point, Wes starts to say something. You sure he's not? And then Pav shuts him up.
I mean, I don't think I'm being unreasonable with this. You know.
We knew dealing with a Gaijin to be weird.
The hell? Calling me a Gaijin?
All right. Well, Ma will reach out. Have a good day.
You like a card?
What?
I offer them a business card so they have, my store number to call.
Pav takes it.
It's only polite.
Yep. Now let me give him a self-discipline roll to see if he doesn't do the stomp.
Was it Wesh that did the channeling or Pav?
Pav.
Okay.
Scarlett's gonna think they're great.
Of course she is. I'm gonna get you fixed up with Pav.
She doesn't need any help.
Apparently she does.
Okay. Pav does remember not to stamp the thing. He does resist the ingrained urge, but you do see him start to lift it up.
I raise an eyebrow,
and then before you get a chance, he lifts it up and then spins on his heel.
I can still have the eyebrow raise, and I'll see nothing else I can do after that, but at least an eyebrow raise.
But and then they head out.
I will turn around, head into the back.
The thistle. Thistle had actually shifted and was like near the counter. Yeah, I know that well. I thought that family's reputation. I thought there'd be a fight.
I may not be White Council, but they would not want to fight me here. It's actually a place of power for me.
Oh, yeah, I know. Honestly,
I'm not saying I would walk away unscathed because I've had fights here.
Nah. Most of the time when I pop out, when I stand up, that's usually enough. I think they'd back down.
Well, I thank you for that.
Hey, I'm in your place. Oh yeah, he looks. Implied vassalage applies. And on that note, I think this is a good spot to stop for tonight.
Oh, I got one thing I was just going to do real quick before we end.
Okay.
I'll just walk back and I'll look at Matthew. Like, go ahead and let him laugh out loud. I know he's probably been holding it in.
Whatever do you mean, boss?
I just give him a look of a teacher that knows the student is not I give them that look. That look that teachers have when they know the student knows what they're referring to.
Porn boss. If I laugh at, and he's chuckling. If I laugh at you, I mean, you're taking the hit for me. It doesn't seem right that I find this hilarious.
It's the over the glasses mom.
It just doesn't feel. Right. At that moment, Adrienne walks in the back door. So at that moment, so at that point, next week we will get back to the dead body. Continue the rest of Adrienne's possibly bad day. And go from there.
And up Hugo's first date.
No, you got to meet the family first.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be what sets up. That's what's going to be what sets up the first date. Not actually go on the first date.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you want this one to be a double date too, like last time?
Oh, because the last double date that happened here went so well.
Oh yeah, well.
I got a number out of the deal. It didn't go anywhere, but I got a number out of the deal.
the last date went fine, except for the fact that because they're summoning a demon.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I guess that wasn't a double date. I was thinking more the whole Scarlett and Kaveen.
Oh, right, yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And Kasser.
No, that's fair.
So wait a minute. What you're saying is Kasser is 2 for 2 on cock blocking members of this party.
I would say so.
Which one's 2?
Well, you summoned the demon when Sindey
right.
and I were out on the double date. And then you stopped the Kaveen Scarlett hookup.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't my fault.
Uh-huh.
It was because you were related.
He there. He asked, or yeah, right. No, it was like, no, that was all on Kaveen. He invited Scarlett.
That's right. Scarlett's distracted.
Between Scarlett. That was great.
Oh, thank you all for watching.
Yep,
had a good time. Thank you guys for playing.
Definitely.
We've
got the calendar there, so
yep, the calendar is back. The only change with it is that this week we are going to be doing on Thursday. It's going to be Stormlord's Wrath. It's going to be back. We are changing our Thursday night schedule, and that Stormlord's Wrath will be 1 week on Thursday, and the next week will be Shadowrun Denver. So Shadowrun Denver will have a stable play. But tomorrow night we've got Shadowrun, the Chicago Missions, in which we continue 606. Wednesday we take off. We already talked about that. What's happening on Friday?
This week we are playing the board game Scythe.
Okay, so hop in to the Discord if you're interested.
Still room for one more player.
And then on Saturday, Descent into Avernus continues, actually descending into Avernus, and then on Sunday we've got Like Clockwork. Hope everybody has a good week, and we will talk to you soon. Good night.
Thank you.